While the White House's crackdown on COVID fraud cases in Minnesota gets most of the headlines, it's not the only case on the administration's radar.
Yes, the Justice Department has recently indicted 2 Democrat lawmakers in Georgia, accusing them of making false statements in a scheme to tap COVID unemployment funds. Newsmax crime correspondent Jason Mattera has the details for us this morning. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning, Mark and Charla. And you're right, there's been hesitancy, general hostility among progressives regarding efforts to root out fraud and corruption. And these latest indictments, they suggest perhaps some of that resistance among elected Democrats is because they, too, have allegedly been helping themselves to some of that taxpayer cash.
Since 2013, Karen Bennett served in the Georgia House of Representatives, but that run ended abruptly on January 1st, 2026, when she resigned. 4 days later, a possible reason surfaced. The Justice Department indicted Bennett, accusing her of making false statements in an effort to bag COVID relief money in 2020. Specifically, prosecutors allege that she received pandemic unemployment assistance by claiming that the shutdown had disrupted her primary source of income because she was unable to reach her place of employment due to quarantine measures imposed at the time. That claim centers on her work with a company she owned called Metrotherapy, which supposedly provides at-home physical therapy services. But according to the indictment, Bennett was neither prevented from working nor from getting to work. In fact, authorities say her role at Metrotherapy was administrative and that she performed those duties from her residence. Or as the government put it, she was not prohibited from reaching her home office because of the pandemic. In the end, federal officials say Bennett's false claims fraudulently snagged nearly $14,000 in taxpayer cash. Bennett has pleaded not guilty. Then there's Sharon Henderson, another Georgia state rep who was indicted in December on similar charges. Federal authorities say Henderson certified that she was employed by a Georgia school district in 2020, but could not report to work because the school system was closed, a claim that the Justice Department says was used to qualify for pandemic unemployment assistance. She purportedly collected more than $17,000 as a result. The problem, however, according to court documents, is that the last time Henderson worked for that school system was in 2018 as a substitute teacher, 2 years before the pandemic ever began, and even then she allegedly worked only 5 days during the entire year. She now stands accused of stealing government funds and making false statements, all as she was representing Georgia's 113th district. She, too, has pleaded not guilty.
Mark, Charla, Sharon Henderson, unlike her colleague, has not resigned. Also, this is interesting, she apparently is married to a pastor and once said that she hoped to use her time in public office to spread the Christian message of love, which if convicted, she may have to do from behind bars.
So much fraud in this country,
fraud.
but thankfully this administration is trying to do something about it and uncover all of this. Jason, thank you.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.